In tonight's episode, watch us start to turn this old container into our own new chemical store. We are at the yard. I'm going to pick the container up, and I've collected the shelving that we're going to use, got all the steel work that I need to put a bund at the bottom of the container. So this is going to be the new chemical store, and we have to have, well, I'm going to put a 200mm bunding all the way down like a tray, and then at the bottom of that we'll have a fitting, a ball valve fitting at the bottom, so that any chemical that has accidentally spilled, we can extract that and we can dispose of it correctly. So let's get it unloaded. So we've got the container offloaded now and the shelving right in front of the workshop. Let's get it opened up, show you inside. So Dan's just taking these boards up. Plan is take the boards out, we'll weld the holes that the screws have come out of, so we've got a solid sealed base for the bund. First hiccup on the project, I thought that these containers come with steel base and then people have put wood in, but no, turns out there's no steel base and it's literally just boarded at the bottom. So I'm going to have to go to the local steel merchants, J&M Steel. Flooring is out. We're just going to measure up, nip to the steel merchants, get some tread plate, and we will get it welded in. So just nipped to the local steel merchants for the steel. We've been and collected that now, and I have had to go and harvest some leaks. So it's meant that coming back to work now, it's a little bit dark, but we'll crack on. It's getting pretty dark inside the container, can't see anything. So I want to start grinding the paint off the beams and all around the edge where we're going to be welding the steel flooring. So get the lights connected up so we can actually see what we're doing. Putting the earbuds in now. Best way to put these in, I find, roll them up into a tight roll like that with your fingers, and then put them in your ear, and just, if you lift your ear like that and push right in, you can get the earbud right into your ear, let go and let it expand. Wow, hair is white from the paint out here. So that was probably been the worst job I'm gonna take on during this project, but I had to grind all the paint off all the way around. See very well. Take the paint off all the way around, just so that we can weld to the frame. I'm just going to go around, because obviously there's a lot of dust. I'm just going to go around and just going to wipe where I'm going to be welding, just to clear that off. Took about, what, half an hour maybe to get all that off, 40 minutes. Not an easy job, but had to be done. On to the next. So we've hit the milestone for today, which was getting the sheets in, so ready for day 2. Day 2 of the container project. So yesterday we got the paint ground around the edge of the container, dropped the tread plate in. Probably should have made the sizes of the tread plate about 10mm slightly shorter, because they were a bit tight going in. We had a little bit of a struggle getting them in. I kind of got a little bit tunnel visioned with grinding the paint off around the outside, the perimeter of the container. Because in my head, I was kind of thinking, oh, fully weld tread plate to the container. But going home, having a bit of a sleep last night, I've come back this morning with a fresh head. I've had a better idea, better solution. I'm going to be welding 200mm flat bar all the way around the perimeter. So instead of fully welding the tread plate to the container, I'll just stitch it on the corrugated sections where it's touching. And then what I'll do is the 200mm piece of plate that I'm going to put around the edge, I'll fully weld that to the tread plate, and then that'll create the seal for the bund. So I've stitch welded all the sheets to the tin. Just every 2 sections of corrugated piece I've just stitch welded all the way along. You can see there, all the way around. Stitched the plates in between. Time to get the sides in. So what I've done is all the way around the sides, I've put a mark like 200mm off the floor in each corner. I'll now set the laser up, make sure that each corner is hitting the laser, and I'll go around and I'll grind the paint off each one of these sections where the 200mm flat bar is going to be welded to. Is it just me, or does anyone else hate seeing the cutting disc on the grinder that way? That is not the right way in my eyes. What do you think? So paint is took off. Just going to use the petrol leaf blower just to blow that dust out, and then we can bring the flat bar steelwork in and we'll start welding all the way around. So that's the bund tacked in place. Just got ready to start fully welding, and the gas bottle's run out of gas. First thing Monday morning, not what you want. Oh, we're out. Just gone to check the second welder, that gas bottle's out as well. So knocked about 45 minutes off the job this morning having to change these, but need the gas, there's nothing we can do. So it's always typical with jobs like this, nothing ever runs perfect. Luckily our local supplier had the gas in stock, so quick turnaround and we're back up and running. Get the gas bottle in place, back on the welder. Not the easiest thing to do when it's wet outside. Oh God, they're so heavy. Right, so one thing I like to do to get the gas bottle back on, you take the plastic cap out. I like to just open the bottle quickly. If I can do it. Just to give it a bit of a blast out before putting the regulator back in, just in case there is any bit of dirt or debris that's got into there prior to putting this back in. You're not firing that straight into the regulator. PCFE already on, screw in, nice and easy. And we're back up and running. Light work. So that's it for part 1. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to stick around for part 2, and don't forget to like and comment and subscribe.